Ready for the show? I'm ready to start.
10, 9, ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower clear.
Yes, my dear fellow human beings from all over the planet, the galaxy and beyond, and the multiverse. This is Maarten Horst speaking on ET First Contact Radio with the latest galactic news. My guest today is Miranda Plusser, and she is an amazing guest with an amazing story, a very unique story because she can communicate with planets, moons, galaxies, storms. You name it, she is one of the most interesting people I have so far on the show. Her story is going to shock you and amaze you. So, Miranda, until further ado, I want to welcome you heartfully to the show.
Greetings, everybody. I just got hypnotized by your intro again. So I feel really nicely floating, and yeah, I feel now really calm down and balanced, but the day was energetically complicated of all what's happening now, weather term and the storms exactly, and still aftershock of the Chile's earthquake. So we're going to expect a lot of severe weather all around and mixed up emotions and rising moods and going moods dramatically down. And we will feel chaotic, and we need to now really fall as often as possible in a beautiful and harmonized meditation to help yourself and help the earth at the moment.
Yes, because we need help and the earth needs help.
Yeah, of course.
And
I mean, we are here to connect deeply with the core of the earth, to help her to be stronger, and to connect our cores, to make our cores stronger and purer and of higher frequency, and first of all, frequency harmonized with the earth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And how can we do that, Miranda?
And through the earth harmonized with the core of the sun, and then so on, harmonized with all the galaxy. And how we do it by synchronizing our bodies, first of all, with our astral body. And when we are synchronized physically with our astral body, then we can synchronize with our etheric bodies. And so then we are synchronized with our etheric self. And this etheric and higher self can synchronize easily with any core and vibration of other body. Whether it's another physical body of our human fellow, or it's a body from cosmos.
That's so interesting. Miranda, do you believe that human bodies and human etheric bodies, that we can in a past life have been a planet or a star or a moon?
Of course. Of course. And many people here, for example, which are having beautiful inner happiness. And that's sometimes when I do sessions to such people, I just ensure them that they are really harmonious and beautiful, and they come from a moment in timelessness, but let's say they passed, when they were such a beautiful, let's say, star, which is just beautiful energy radiating so much light and love and can even attract solar systems around. So that's normal that they feel now on Earth also so beautiful, and they should totally trust it and never get disturbed and distracted and get in conflicts because they are so nice.
Mm-hmm. And Miranda, how do you communicate with planets and storms? What do you see in your dreams about planets and storms and moons and galaxies?
Uh, you know, well, this is like this. I was thinking to say how people can synchronize with the etheric bodies, because now we are on that subject. So I better finish, and then I can move on to storms, because this is another huge story.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So to give some tips, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I found, like, easiest, most comfortable, and really practical, efficient, always working to be able to synchronize yourself with astral and etheric bodies, so to say with your higher selves. You just lie down, and let's say first time you practice it before sleeping. You lie down in the position of a mummy, and you cross your hands in a form of an eagle on your heart chakra, because it's so important to work on your first of all heart chakra. And by this practice and repeat it as often as possible, you will really open your heart chakra. And heart chakra, while opening, sometimes is painful.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not that everything comes just by fun and all is nice and pleasure. To rise your frequency, it is sometimes painful and dangerous practice. So really needs concentration and seriousness. It's same like playing with oracles. It is not a play. If somebody plays with oracles, can die, you know? And I really stand for what I say. So there must be a mutual respect for everything you do. You do to your body, you do to your other bodies, and to other humans, and the tools you are using. Whatever are those tools, is it your profession, or is it your hobby, or is it your artwork, or is it your music, or is your body as a tool? So that all must vibrate really purely. And there can be so much pleasure in pure vibration. It is not that only something really dirty and perverted in a negative sense, because there can be also amazing, miraculous perversions and whatever. Everything is allowed. But if somebody focuses on negativity, we will not achieve any spiritual progress, will block our own channels, and will not be able to join the ascension of the earth. Will not be casted for the galactic evacuation from here, when the earth will shift. And earth will shift. And it will shift in 3 movements. And one will be really violent. So
Wow.
all the story is to prepare our frequency, to merge now with our first of all etheric bodies, and then our etheric brothers, because then they will come immediately. Like now they came to me because now our extraterrestrial family contact with some of us exactly to spread such messages and finally come out in public and help humans, those that really need it and want and are ready. The rest, I am sorry.
I understand.
So, yeah. So, however you imagine how this event will happen, this will be really short time. It will be 15 minutes, and there will be a chaos and traffic with spirits. And so you prepare now who you are. You meet with your friends, etheric friends, and so you already can relax that you will have a nice journey. And it can be only better. Yes. So these were good news, right?
Yes, very good news. But how do you see the event is going to happen?
Martin, there is so many event scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
And
How do you see it, Miranda?
so I see that there is so many different, that there is many extraterrestrial ships, and these are etheric ships, ready to evacuate the spirits which are in a frequency similar, I mean the same, because there is even, they cannot be like 1% of mistake, otherwise you don't enter. So you all equal vibrations will attract each other. And yeah, there is a choice. That's why I say you must decide now, because some people will leave this solar system, some will stay in this solar system, some may be able later on return to Earth and establish new civilization. It's all up to your decision and what you are. And I mean, where your etheric selves they want to go. My scenario is beautiful. I'm very proud. It's so serious. I must make a little joke. So
Yeah.
my scenario is enormous. It's miraculous. So I'm having an etheric ship which I came with from a beautiful place far away from here, and which is now I've seen it how it's waiting for me, and the beautiful spirits I will take with. It's looking fantastic. It's such a design, and it's really look through. It's a ball. It's look through. It has enormous design, like an interior, which is light and sound, and it's electric, and there is there are inside me like my family. There is, the beings. I don't know. I love them. I love them all, and it feels so beautiful. I mean, I have to say I was living for this dream.
Yes.
So
Yeah, it's a very fascinating story. You have told me a little bit before the show about your dream. And so do you want to go into dreams now? Is that okay, Miranda?
yes, why not?
Okay. So um, what kind of messages do you receive in your dreams about the ETs and about the event and disclosure and everything?
Martin, I am not receiving any information about disclosure because I am not sitting on the spiral of politicians and stuff. There are other people which are busy with it, and that's cool. They are different sort of shamans or healers than me. I take care of the earth, and I take care of the sun, and I take care of here bodies like Miranda or Uranus that we love so much, and my Sakurajima volcano, and these are very ancient old spirits, and so I actually etherically travel through those spirits, and so like this we communicate, and like this we create storms. And like today I was reading a beautiful article, finally some let's say disclosure about storms nature, that the electricity is generated in the storms through the gamma rays which come really from far away. These are galactic or even intergalactic gamma ray bursts. So I believe that some ancient avatars that I connected while doing my astro art sessions on galaxies, and I have my favorites and those that I really love, and the M82, the Cigar galaxies, is now sending us a supernova signal. So, I mean, these gamma ray bursts are surely, there have been some storms that I navigated having that energy and other energies. These all storms are like sacred Asian visitors. For me, there is no more beautiful, spiritual wise to experience and artwork wise to see. What is this for the beautiful design of extraterrestrial body? Because these are personas. This is how some etheric huge personas can manifest in certain physicality, because storm is physical. The construction of the storm is a skeleton of a storm. And so there is also so many feelings because there is so many spirits traveling in the storm. Sometimes it's like a complex, a very complex formation. Sometimes it's like one spirit dominating, and sometimes having some others within or own many avatars within. And they are riding on the protective totems. Like I have my jaguar totem, which is my plush jaguar since 12 years I'm with. And many of the storms that I navigate, we are having in the storms visible in my artworks the jaguar, So like this, I'm learning, I'm researching, I am pioneering it. I don't know anybody who is doing such a research and that I could really talk about, but I am finding some patterns, some codes. I am finding a new mythology of cosmos.
This is so interesting, Miranda. I have to say, and that is honestly what I think, the information that you are bringing out on your Facebook site and now in the radio show is of a very unique nature, and it has never been attempted before by humans. Because you understand galaxies, you understand stars, you understand storms, you understand the energy avatars of planets and spirits, and I think this information is very unique and new for many people.
You know, Martin, I feel them. And I think it is unique, right? But then we are all individual beings, you know? And in certain way, we are all unique. There are some similarities between like human groups, but I would rather say we are all unique and individual than we are all like same and so on.
Yes,
You know?
but I
And
mean
group
that,
and then look, the best way to connect to bodies, to start to feel them, cosmic bodies, is like I say, connect with your ground chakra, connect with your, let's say, sexuality to the core of the earth, where is so powerful, pure, hot, let's say magma or whatever, pulsating. Attach this to your heart so that your heart starts to pulsate like this, and so that your desire starts from the heart, and so that all your chakras starts to really burn, and then connect it to the sun. Look at the sun, feel this hotness with the sun, love the sun. There is no greater lover giver for us here than the sun.
yes,
You know, and I will always say, don't suffer after unfortunate love affairs, romances, whatever. Connect to the sun and love the sun and make love with the sun and connect to the core of the earth, and there are no better lovers than that.
yes,
And it's always better to stay on solo and connected to the nature than be in a bad relationship, which is going to limit, control, and so on.
that's very correct what you say.
Yes,
And
because we have to grow, everybody. We have to be spiritually independent beings. You know, it's not anymore about being independent on earth, to be like this reptilian running around for material, for solid. No, we have to become spiritually independent. So our spirit feels at ease everywhere. And even these hard conditions on earth are standable. You know, when these extraterrestrial avatars recently like made themselves denser to manifest in front of me, because really honestly before I never had any encounter with extraterrestrials. I know they exist, that is for me obvious, but I mean not this way that you would feel them kind of physical next to you, because okay, I communicate with storms and they are extraterrestrials, but this type of extraterrestrial, Martin, that you are waiting for and that you think that they will come in the, I don't know, scaphanders or, you know, cosmic suits or suit. Imagine. So they danced and they came here to manifest, to help me now. They really help me with the rituals I do and oracles I do, and they confirm to me what I do and take care. So I mean, the first impression they had, they were really pissed off. For them it's super uncomfortable to be here. They are doing that great effort for us and for the earth, first of all, and through us for the earth, because we cannot save everything, you know. There is discrimination because there is a law of greater and greatest attraction, and only what is proper attracts each other, and the rest is falling apart and falling down to, yeah, such a common word, hell. Bad word. No, I should not use such words.
well, it will not exist anymore. That's,
It was for some no, for some no. But there is, you know, Martin, there is a punishment also. It's not all just like sweet and cute. But yeah, it's better to, of course, focus on what is sweet and cute and loving and so on. Yeah.
Miranda, you also offer healing sessions and oracle card readings, Mayan card readings, and rituals. So, how can people reach you for a session?
Yeah, for a virtual session, they can reach me through Skype. I now installed everything over 6ix Misoko, SIXIXMISSOKO. So if you Google this, there is fortunately only one 6ix Misoko. Unfortunately, Google stole my name, Pluser, and there is Google Pluser. So Google Pluser, everybody knows 6ix Misoko for getting a doors to contact me. Virtually, I can make self-navigation readings, combining several numerology techniques and Mayan signatures and horoscope and Chinese horoscope to get really complete overview of a person, or composite horoscopes like this for couples if you really want to know whether this person is right for short or long-term relationship and what type of relationship it is and how karmical it is and what you should work on with. And same about yourself. It's a really deep insight into core of your self navigation, which is a great help into making that work of connecting to your higher self. Because connecting to your higher self, it means that you will be traveling through your own story. Because now, why we should all go in the trance and meditations and you know, like when you start with that position of a mummy and eagle hands over your heart chakra, when you fall asleep in this type of hibernation, it is a type of meditation. And like this, you can have lucid dreams. Like this, you can control consciously all what happens to you in the dream time, because dream time is so essential. There is no other way to connect with your higher self than through the dream time. Dream time is equal with the real time for those that are skeptics or don't understand. You know, it's here reality is an illusion. Dream time is truth, because in dream time it's timelessness. There is everything. And there are so many spirals of dream times. You can travel through such, receiving different information on different topics that you need, meeting with people, experiencing your past lives, future events, present moments, experiencing even love affairs. This is the virtual love. I mean, we are in 2014 age of Aquarius. We should all function with telepathy and virtuality and compassion directly from the heart to heart, this type of connections, and soul to soul connections. And then we will feel really beautiful and harmonious. We must focus. It's like say, we ground all the 3 down chakras to the earth core, and all the rest ones we align to the sun. This is how I see human getting ready. And pineal gland open and is amazing. I mean, I went through such an aboriginal dreamtime initiations, and I returned with diamonds in my hands. And now finally, and I have a third eye and thousands of exceptional signs on my papillary lines. And finally, I just said, okay, let's do it. So yes, I can open the pineal gland with my hands.
Wow.
And now I can serve that in Berlin. I am now around Berlin, but I can always move around and change. So you have to follow me on my virtual connection sites like website or Facebook, Miranda Pluser Facebook or Misoko Facebook page or 6ix Misoko website. Yeah,
And
so
Pluser
and
is,
then
Pluser is spelled like Pluser. Miranda Pluser. It's important to know.
it's a graduation from Plus, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful name.
I love my name. Yeah. So wait, because you see, when I talk, I have to continue. Otherwise, I can drift off.
I will not interrupt you anymore.
Yeah. So, but remind remind me where I was. You also don't listen.
Okay. Well, you spoke about your
No,
services.
please tell me.
Okay. Well, you spoke about your services as Misoko,
Ah,
and
yes. Okay, because I wanted to tell now about Mayan cards, because this is one thing, and then I have very powerful Mayan cards, which now I designed myself. So I precisely have chosen like 20 storms, and some of these storms, or most of these storms, I navigated. So I really know the energy, and the cards are vibrating so strongly. Now I tested them, and people use them, and it's amazing how they talk. So I mean, this took me some time to complete because I needed to collect right storms. And so I am doing cleaning aura rituals with these cards, checking all the energetic combinations in the person or in the situation in order to heal it. They are ultra generous cards. They always offer healing. They show what type of energies are in circulation. They always do it totally honestly. They've been never mistaken, and they work on any distance and immediately. So they can cut off bad energies. They can transport spirits, any age of a spirit that died and it's still around. I can sense it immediately. If somebody contacts me because it's carrying a spirit of a dead family member or partner or a friend or whoever, I can sense it immediately. I don't need to know the whole story. I even don't want to. I immediately sense it. I even can sense the age of that spirit, and then I am applying the ritual. And that works. If it's about demons that are possessing people, sometimes needs to be repeated because people are not hygienic, and then they think that this can just take away, and then they fall again into negative habits and attracting the demon back and so on. I mean, it's like people like me and other healers, they are helpers. We are showing the way. We are giving you a path to your navigation, self-navigation. We are giving you tips. We are giving you a great help, energetical help. But it is not permanent. It is only initiation. The rest you must follow yourself. And then if you forgot, you return. You know? It is not so easy that we will do job for everybody. We are very busy. Hello?
yes, I'm here. Yeah, I am fascinated by what you're saying. Really.
Thank you, Martina. I have a lot to say. I try to really like limit and compact to some precise informations and not like, talking about my own universe. We can find another time for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
What so you offer services to people, distant healing or virtual healing on Skype?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
And Um, what kind of questions can people come to you with? You know, with possessions of spirits, demons, but also relationship problems. And what other
Yes.
types of questions can people come to you?
You know, they can come with any question. Just not, I mean, even they can come with the question, shall I divorce or whatever, you know, like they ask, like they, or if it will be a good job, or I don't know, they can come with any question they would, it's just, these are not tarot cards. These are not angels cards. These are not other type of cards. These are cards which are talking on energetic level. And these are cards which are showing what is energetic composition. So if there is some impure or dishonest or ugly or dirty or sick energy or some demons or whatever, they are showing it, and then they are making a composition of energies to balance it all. So I can ensure that anybody coming with a question which is disturbing will be much more balanced after. And questions about yourself and relationships, that is the best to know through these other calculations that I am doing. And honestly, I so much love to do it. It's so interesting to see how people connect together and what type of sometimes crystal or diamonds they can create together in resonance. And in me, I am really attracting to now to my aura so beautiful persons. It's amazing.
Yes. And Miranda, what kind of advice would you give people for the coming time, for this year and for the future? What should they do?
I will always say, relax as much as you can. Feel easy, feel simple, feel loving, enjoy little things. You will not take anything from here up there. You know? Nothing which occupies so much this 3D matters not anymore. It's only us as naked and as rich and multidimensional and spaceless and timeless, like inside us. I would wish everybody to focus in own interior with huge courage to uncover all the unfinished karmic stories, difficult, painful situations. Really forgive, forget. Try to be as empty as possible, as easy as possible, as relaxed as possible. Sleep a lot, enough, dream. We need to now focus really, why we need to all focus on this meditation so urgently, because like this we are synchronizing through the proper meditation, we are synchronizing with our etheric bodies, and to synchronize with our etheric bodies is the most important now. Like this we can have a secure passage.
And Miranda, what is the most important quality in the universe, according to you?
And of course I say love, but there is so many different energies in cosmos. No, cosmos is everything. Cosmos is not like a field with flowers and so on. It's a violent place. It's such a powerful rules of attraction. You know, it's really, there is so much passion in cosmos. This is how I experience cosmos. Cosmos is orgasmic in all this passion, and is always in movement and is always expanding. And you know how galaxies are created from this type of two etheric beings, so huge, so old, so beautiful, so much loving each other, that they can merge, and this desire is infinite, and like this they produce more and more stars, and everything is harmonious and circulating, and like this the galaxy is created.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then this galaxy is getting in romance with another galaxy which is slowly approaching from space, and then sometimes they merge. It's violent. There is always exchange, the matter which is not okay goes through the black hole and getting transformed. It's only harmonious stars and stuff can vibrate together. You see, here in this solar system, all bodies are harmonious together. All planets and moons are harmonious except our strange moon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then that there are beings on the cosmic bodies. This is something additional. I am even not going to comment on it because then we would need to ruin the law of the cosmos, which is harmonious. Because everything which is not harmonious is immediately like transformed in the black hole and exchanged,
And storms on Earth are also black holes sometimes, right? Or can be.
I wouldn't say black holes, but some, if they appear on portals and vortexes which are connected directly to the black hole, yes. Like let's say nearby Bermuda Triangle, I went there astrally before I started to storm, and yes, the Bermuda Triangle is connected to the black hole.
Wow.
Portal. We have different portals here now on Earth, and many of them are activated.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is your wish for humanity?
Everybody shines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That it's so lovely. That is no stress. That is no sting. That there are no cars. There is no noises. There is no dirt. That everything is just like diamond lakes at Uranus.
Beautiful.
I think I miss Uranus and Miranda.
Yes, because Miranda is a moon of Uranus, one of the 5 moons.
One of 14 months.
I thought 5.
No, it has 14 moons.
14?
And she's 14, yeah.
Okay. Well, 5 big moons and
Yes.
9 moons.
So innermost that you had as a poster, there are like 5, and then you have another 9.
Yes.
And Miranda is innermost, and they call her bizarre, and yes, she has exceptional, extraordinary surface, and she is not originally from the solar system, and she's in a type of special relation with Uranus.
And with you.
And with me.
So,
and she makes beautiful sound. Her rings, how she moves around Uranus sounds beautiful. You can listen on YouTube.
Yes, there are a lot of things in the galactic history have happened on the moon Miranda from Uranus. It is very old, I think. Can you tell some stories from the galactic history of Miranda, the moon?
It's like, I have to tell you that I experienced her physically so strongly for many years, and this was before I got busy with my past lives, and before I got busy with galaxies and volcanoes and then storms, and now I will be busy with helping people. I was really busy with feeling her. You see, me, I don't need to know like specific stories. I know that she is not from here, that she was belonging most likely to this other solar system with which we are in binary connection. And she was violently took over from there by Uranus, and she feels really happy. But I even suppose she's habitated now, and like you told me that she was destroyed because of some wars. I know, I I know she was destroyed a couple of times, so I suffered this physically.
Mm-hmm.
But, as a body, I might not have a knowledge what these creations were doing on my surface. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what they were doing. Now I try to concentrate on it a little bit. And I think, if Uranus has diamond lakes, maybe there is a traffic of diamonds on Miranda.
Interesting. Yeah. The mysteries of the universe are so deep, Miranda.
Yes, they are. They are. And they are amazing stories. You see, I am not watching TV or reading newspapers or listening to the radio. Sometimes I listen to your shows. I'm asking questions, and then my mind tells me so amazing stories, and then I study these cosmic bodies, and now I will, after our interview, I will need to look at the cyclone Eta, which is, I think, now five category hurricane. I looked
Wow.
at her before, and she was not seeming to have like my avatars, and I am really busy now with disintegrating paper drama queen storm, as they called it. And yeah, sometimes we feel like a little bit speeding up the wind, sometimes we're slowing down, and that really kind of disbalances me as a human. So I had to work today a lot to balance myself, to be ready to talk to you, because otherwise I was just now like being in a hibernation meditation and giving energy to my storm, and then same time watching what happens with Ita, and if there are avatars we can communicate and to like see what she's going to do, right? What type of mission she has, if she can really be a little bit violent and let go, or she should slow down soon. Yeah, I should be busy with other stuff, but it's unconditional, so I will look at Ita.
Yes.
Yeah.
One
And
thing.
lots of love to Australian friends.
Yes, indeed.
I really feel that Australia is such a beautiful continent, and people there are so much different, you see. They are so much more positive and relaxed, and so much more psychedelic, and that makes them really already so high frequency beings.
Well, the climate is also so amazing in Australia.
Climate, everything we have here, not easy in Europe. America is, for me, like a black hole. I even don't want to really investigate what's going on there. Yeah.
But there are
And
continents-
shy.
yeah, there are places on Earth that are really, actually, we live on the northern hemisphere. Most people on Earth live in the northern hemisphere. But I'm actually interested in the southern hemisphere, like South America, the southern part of Africa,
You would
Indonesia,
be right
and
there.
Australia.
You would be right there. You have this spontaneity and this naturality and generosity of South American people.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
and
have that.
since I was a child, I saw a picture of Machu Picchu when I was 7 years old. And I feel so attracted to South America. So attracted.
And you know what? I mirrored with my technique some parts of Machu Picchu. These were pictures from Soichi Noguchi-san, a Japanese astronaut, taking them from the orbit. I will later send you. You can print it on the T-shirt for yourself. It's amazing. I called him hypnotizer, Machu Picchu hypnotizer. I mirror one part, and it really looks like a pharaoh face with such a strong look. I mean, I was playing with colors, but I think I was for 5 or more hours, like looking, looking and traveling there, Australia. And there is another part of Machu Picchu which I made artwork of, also from Astro Soichi Noguchi-san. And there are jaguars in such a, like elephants, and so many beautiful animals in the stones, living, like, like let's say stone jaguar. It's no doubt, you see with your eyes.
And I have no doubt that the Andino people, the people that live in the Andes Andes for thousands of years are also extraterrestrials.
Oh, yes. Yeah, all the tribes, shamans, all the ancient masters, they were all extraterrestrials. I mean, no doubt.
No doubt.
We are also extraterrestrials. I mean, if somebody meets me personally, it even says that. It's so obvious.
Oh, yes. They also say that to me. And that's why I do
Excuse me?
this show. They also say to me that I have extraterrestrial eyes, but that's the reason, the whole nature of my being, the person I am. Since I was a child, I felt something is not right in the newspapers, on the television, on school. So I studied and I studied and I studied. I'm 37 years old now, and this is the fourth year I do this radio show, my friends. And really, I know who I am, and I know that the story about the universe and about the Earth and our galactic history is so different than what we have learned, and so much more interesting and so deep. So once disclosure happens, we will have a lot to explain to humanity. And Miranda, you are contributing with your story an amazing new piece of information, and I think you will be a great teacher for humanity after disclosure.
I think, Martin, I am doing disclosure now.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
And the people that are listening can share this information.
Yeah, they should.
Please share this YouTube video once it's on.
And they should follow my, let's say, daily updates, because I filter some really interesting stuff, and there are so many guys out there doing such a great work on different levels, and you can really get yourself informed of what's going on. We have to open our perspectives. We have to start to think really global and cosmic, not anymore local. Local, you can be with yourself. I mean, be as much interior as you can, and then as much like wide open and interested. I mean, still collect experiences. With this being so harmonious and relaxed and nice, go like this naive child and watch.
Yes.
Be observer. And then you will see more and more. And if somebody tells you something what is controversial, and at first it may ring, if you still have some ego, I mean, everybody must get rid of ego, no question. But if there is some ego, then these people get like a sensation, it's not true, it cannot be true, whatever, it's not possible, I cannot feel that or experience that, or it's not proved. I mean, people, stop to be arrogant and ignorant, just be open, and just always think that you don't know. You don't know. So if you don't know, then you don't know, then you cannot give opinion. So just be observer and listener and share your crazy ideas. People should now feel freedom of self-expression, freedom from any obligations, freedom from any relationships which are anymore working or necessary, freedom from any religious and their restrictions and so on, freedom from any gender classification or homosexual orientation, and so on and so on. And I mean, people eat good, eat healthy, stop to drink these benzoids and sodium and such a crap, Floridas. How you call them, Martin? Help me. all the poisons which are in the food.
Yeah.
It's forbidden. Coca-Cola is forbidden. Even cow milk. No, we should stop to eat meat. How meat is dramatically reducing frequency. How disgusting it is. I mean, we have to get rid of excrement. The body must be as light as possible. Eat less, you will feel better. Don't eat fake sweets, dark chocolate, figs, duck-turns, honey, ginger every day, ginger 2 liters, drink 2 liters of ginger even. Purify yourself. then this all meditation practices and so on will be efficient and really working. You know, if you will like eat some ugly meat and then drink some ugly alcohol to digest it, and then get drunk, and then you even will try to fall in this meditation and hibernate, you will feel so disgusting.
Yes.
You know, body must be pure. You must, the fluids, they must circulate. You drink a lot of water, or water with ginger or with lemon or whatever you want to give there. And green tea is so amazing, white tea, mate tea. And then you also, so to say, urinate more often. And then your urine is beautiful and it has a good smell. And same with your excrement. If you do it like regularly, I'm sorry to say about that, but it's so important. People are making garbage inside their bodies, and then it's no wonder they cannot raise frequencies.
Mm-hmm. It's so true what you're saying, Miranda. Finally,
You know, finally, it's better to really eat very simple, basic foods.
yes.
And sometimes some extraordinary taste that you like, then all this processed food, how ugly it is.
Mm-hmm.
How, you know, sick. If I eat sometimes because I have no choice, I mean, I suffer. I'm getting sick. I better say to myself, I better eat nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Miranda, unfortunately, we have to sign off now because there's a program after us.
Oh, really?
Yes. Finally, first before we stop, give your name again. Spell it to the people. Spell it out, and the way people can contact you for sessions.
Yeah. So you Google Pluser 6ix Misoko, which is SIXIXMISSOKO, and my website is missoko.wix.com/SIXIXMISSOKO. I mean, just Google Pluser SIXIXMISSOKO, and this is 6ix Misoko, and then you find me.
Yes, I will also put the link on YouTube when I publish it. Okay.
Thank you, Martin. It was really lovely to talk to you. Finally,
It was finally
on air.
our way to bring this closure, Miranda. The information that you shared is going to stay with humanity, and you will be a great teacher. You are already a great teacher.
Thank you, Martin. Yeah, and greetings to everybody.
Yes, love and light to everybody.
Yeah, feel love. Feel love.
We love you all who are listening, and thank you, Miranda, for being on the show. You have been amazing.
Yeah, and I also did in meantime ritual for all of these listeners, so that they hopefully will feel better.
Wonderful.
After having us on air.
Thank you from my heart, Miranda.
Thank you so much, Martin, and yeah, I hope listeners enjoy it.
I'm sure about it. Love and light to everybody, and love and light to you, Miranda.
Love and light. Ciao.
Au revoir.